between the Penn Ridge Rams and the Norristown Eagles. This is George Frisch. I'm Phil Giovinco, your commentators for this evening. Penn Ridge comes in at 6-11, 6-10, and the Norristown Eagles are 6-11.
Okay, Phil, thank you. And we have a matchup here of two Suburban 1 National Colonial Division teams. And the coaches for Norristown, Steve Harner and Brian Kennedy. Coaches for Penn Ridge, Bob Clymer, Mike Anderson. And
Richard Stam is the official.
Okay, official tonight is Richard Stam. Looks like the Norristown team is just finishing their warm-ups here. So we'll have introductions any minute now. And take it on then with the play-by-play.
They are going to have a presentation tonight of a plaque or trophy from the Parents Club that will be given by Ray Celano to Barry Spencer. And it will mention the qualifiers who previously went to states representing Norristown Area High School.
Okay, very good, Phil. Looks like they're just getting ready for the introductions now. So we'll introduce the wrestlers to you as they're introduced to the fans here. And the Norristown Wrestling Dolls are finishing up their cheers. We'll introduce them also.
Norristown Area High School. At this time, we would like to call the president of the Norristown Wrestling Parents Club, Mr. Ray Celano, for the
What we're hearing now is the introduction by Ray Celano, president of the Norristown Area Wrestling Team Parents Club. He was making a presentation to George Ortliff, the athletic director of Norristown High. And that what they're doing is honoring past state qualifiers from Norristown High School. Now these past state qualifiers, and I'll give you their names: Richard Dean, 1959, Phil Pantone, 1974, Brian Butler and Bert Brong, both 1977, Ken Lockhart, 1983, and the most recent state qualifier, Kyle Rigg, who qualified last year in 1988. He was a senior last year, so he graduated, and this year maybe we'll have a few more from the Norristown team.
We have two graduating seniors. I'd like to introduce them right now and have their parents come up also.
Right now they're introducing the graduating seniors. Rob Perkins.
Rob is a 2-year wrestler at Norristown High.
He's a 2-year wrestler. He's wrestled 12 varsity matches for Norristown this year. So this is kind of nice for the last home meet of the season to have the Parents Club honoring their seniors who are graduating. And the second senior is Rob Wennick. Rob will be stepping out here in a minute. And Rob is quite a celebrity around here. He also is the kicker on the football team. This year on the wrestling team, he has a 17-2-1 record. He's all year been on the Inquirer National or Southeastern Pennsylvania rankings, and he's expected to do real well in the postseason tournaments this year. He holds a single season takedown record for Norristown with 110 takedowns last year. So I'm sure Coach Horner will be sorry to see Rob Wenig leaving him this year, although I'm sure Rob will have many great things in store for him in the future, too. Okay, looks like we're about ready to get down to the introductions now. Looks like the wrestlers are chomping at the bit to get the action started here.
We would like to thank the Wrestling Dolls, their honor dolls, motivating sponsors, and sponsor for Wrestling Dolls is Christina Gordon.
Okay, we're going to introduce the Wrestling Dolls now. The Wrestling Doll is sponsored by Coach Christina Darden. And let's introduce those Wrestling Dolls right now. We have Captain Dana Weichel, Co-Captain Tanya Grasty, Rusty Fricker, Kristen Ivins, Sunshine Termini, Tamika Weaver, Karen Eddowes, Jennifer Montowski, Raquel Smith, and the managers Patricia Allen and Robin Wright. And girls, if I mispronounced any of your names, I'm sorry. Okay. Penridge's record is 6-10, coached by Bob Clymer and Mike Anderson. Norristown is 6-11, coached by Steve Horner and Brian Kennedy. And wrestling at 103 for Norristown, Manish Patel, the record of 17-5. He'll go up against Jim Keene, who is 17-5-1, so that should be a good match today. At 112, Chris Courtney of Norristown takes on Eric Palmer. At 119, Ty T, 13-10-1 against Matt Cipriano of Penn Ridge. 125, Jude Arena, whose record is 20-4. He'll take on Matt Wiedemoyer, 21-4. That'll be another good match. At 130, Hung Soo Lee for Norristown against Tom Vogel. At 135, Tom Bacella, 16-1-2 against Phil Schmidt, 13-8. At 140, we'll have either Joe Chilano or Armin Termina going up against Jay Hunsberger. Then at 145, whoever doesn't wrestle for Norristown will move up to 145 to wrestle against Thurston Reinhardt for Penn Ridge. At 152, Thane Gold of Norristown takes on Blair Zartman of Penn Ridge. At 160, Rob Wenig, 17-2-1. Goes up against Jim Terra of Penn Ridge. At 171, Jim York, 14-8. Goes up against Jim York of Penn Ridge. At 189, Marcus Smith of Norristown, 20-2. Takes on B.J. Poster of Penn Ridge. At heavyweight, Dave Lockwood of Norristown wrestles Sean Wolfram of Penn Ridge, who is 22-2. Well, as they're reading out some of the awards, Phil, what's at stake here in this match tonight? Obviously, neither of these teams is up for the league title, but is there a little bit of pride at stake here?
Well, I'm sure they always wrestle for pride. One thing about wrestling, it is a sport of pride. Each individual wants to make the best record that he possibly can for the course of the year and enhance his chances of getting a better seeding for the postseason wrestle-off.
Okay, we also have some outstanding matchups today, which we'll get more into later, but a lot of these boys are trying to boost up their records for seedings for the tournament too, I guess, huh?
Basically, that's what I was trying to point out. They need the good record so that they have a better chance at a good seeding position.
Okay, right now they're going to have the flipping of the coin to decide who gets choice in the second period. By choice, I mean the wrestler can choose either the top position, bottom position, or neutral position. And we're going to try to catch up on the scoring of the individual bouts and the team scoring as we go along. Basically, team scoring, if a wrestler scores a pin for his team, he scores 16 points. 6 team points, not 16 points. And if he scores a technical fall, he'll score 5 team points for the team. A superior decision.
8 and over. 8 and over will get them 4 points for the team.
Okay, and a decision of less than 8 points would be 3 points for the team. Okay, we're getting ready to start with the first match.
Will be 2 points each.
Okay, good. A draw. If the match ends in a tie score, each team would get 2 points. Right now we have Manish Patel for Norristown, who goes right in for a takedown, right in for a double leg takedown. Doesn't have it yet. And Keene comes back with a nice counter, and looks like he's got the 2 points. Yeah, he got 2 points for the takedown. So Tim Keene of Penridge goes in for the quick points.
Yes, he does.
He's trying to go for the cradle.
Patel managed to break the cradle.
This is a good matchup right away we have, because Manish Patel is 17-5, has done real well for Coach Horner this year. Tim Keene, 17-5-1, has done an excellent job for Penridge also. So this could be a very crucial match right off the bat. And so far, Keene has been in control.
You know, for the people that are not too knowledgeable about the sport, once the opponent is taken down to the mat and under your control, that is when the 2-point takedown is awarded.
So basically, the wrestlers are trying to score maneuvers on his opponent in order to get points. Now, how about a pin? Tell us what a pin is, Phil.
Well, they have to have their shoulder blades flat on the mat for 2 consecutive seconds before a pin or a fall would be awarded.
Okay, now we'll try to keep you abreast of the scoring as we go along, but right now Manish Patel would be trying to score a reversal for 2 points, in which he would gain control, or an escape, in which he would get away from his opponent and he would be awarded 1 point. However, he's not having too much success with that, as the last few seconds of the first period are winding down. That's the end of the first period. Tim Keene of Penridge leads Manish Patel of Norristown 2-0. Now in the second period,
Norristown deferred. Norristown deferred and Penridge chose down.
Okay, Keene is choosing the bottom position, and I'm going to assume he's choosing the bottom position so that he can score a reversal or an escape. So he obviously, after being unable to turn Patel over, doesn't feel too confident in his ability to pick up back points. Now Patel is tying up Keene's legs. He's trying to maintain control. He's now in the position where he can try to pin his opponent or go for back points. Back points is when he puts his opponent towards his back and can hold it there for at least 2 seconds to get a two-point maneuver, or if you can hold him there for 5 continuous seconds, he can pick up 3 back points. Right now, however, he's having a little bit of difficulty. He's way up around Keene's head. It looks like Keene's about to come out the back door and secure a reversal. The referee hasn't called it yet, but Patel is definitely in trouble here. Patel still holding on to that leg for dear life. Patel still theoretically in control here with that leg. However, he is in jeopardy here of giving up 2 points or possibly even 1 if the referee feels that Keene has gained a neutral position. And he has. The referee has awarded 1 point to Tim Keene. He stopped the match momentarily for a stalemate. Now both wrestlers start in the neutral position. Both will be going for a takedown. The score is 4-0 in favor of Tim Keene of Penn Ridge, the wrestler in the green. Oh, but Patel went in for a nice takedown. He got the 2 points. And Manish Patel is closing the gap here. It's now 4-2. I'm sorry, 3-2. He's now got crossbody ride, as Phil has told us.
He looks like he's looking to try to get the guillotine in there. He has the arm, now he's trying to work it behind his head, but the period ends.
All right, so at the end of 2 periods, score is Keene of Penn Ridge 3, Patel of Norristown 2.
Patel chooses neutral.
All right, now both wrestlers are in the neutral position, each trying to secure a takedown. Patel goes in on that leg right away, gets a beautiful single leg takedown, right away goes back into that leg ride, and Patel has now taken the lead 4-3, and is now going to try to turn Keene over to try to get some back points.
Looks like he's trying to get the spread eagle. Now he shifted off the leg.
Yeah, it looks like Manish likes that leg ride that he's got. He's looking for the guillotine now. Looks like he's got it. Referee hasn't awarded back points, and now he has. So Patel's going to pick up at least 2 back points here. So the score is going to be at least 6-3 before he's done yet. He's got that leg in there. Keene rolled through it off his back. Patel still maintains control, however. Still got that leg ride in. Less than a minute to go here in the 3rd period. And the referee calls stalling on Patel. And I assume, Phil,
you see the back points awarded. Did the back points get awarded?
I thought he awarded back points, but
I saw him doing the count, but
sure.
I never saw him award them.
Yeah, we don't see the points up on the board yet.
On the board. And I never did see the referee raise his fingers with the points, even though we saw him count 2.
Yeah, now that's strange. I don't know if Coach Harner's noticed that score on the board yet, because his view is blocked of the scoreboard.
And now there's a reversal by Penn Ridge.
Okay, so Keene picks up 2 points, and the score up on the board is 5-4 in favor of Keene, with only 5 seconds remaining in the match. This is very disappointing, I'm sure, for the Norristown wrestler. Nobody seems to be contesting that back point call, so I guess he didn't get those points, Phil.
It's the way it looks.